there. What's going on, guys? It's Jeff, and welcome to my 1.5 million subscriber Q&A. But kind of similar to my whole 2 mil situation, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing for this video. So I decided to do a Q&A. As I usually did for all of my milestones, I told you guys to tweet your questions at me using hashtag JeffQ&A, and this is what we got. My hair's a little wavy today. I added a little texture. I actually didn't do anything with it. That's why it looks like this. So, Adam asks, what is your opinion on this picture? You know, I honestly wish all the people that screenshot these stupid ass faces of mine would just make a video of their own so I can screenshot really stupid faces of theirs. I am putting myself out there for the world to see, and you guys just want to screenshot me with like one eye open and the other one closed, or my eyes rolled back in my head and my mouth open, or my tongue sticking out, or a screenshot of me like spitting or some shit. It makes me insecure. Like, I actually got rid of the first couple frames of every single video. You'll notice on some of my videos, especially the Q&As and stuff, like any videos that are like set up like this, sometimes I'll cut out the first couple frames and cut off like the initial alright, because the first fucking frames I always look stupid and people always feel the need to screenshot them and then tweet them at me like I already don't know how stupid I look. Wow, that really triggered me. Duck Twins asks, what made you get into gaming? I don't think I really had that many friends when I was like way younger. I started playing video games since I was like literally like a toddler. As soon as I could understand that like if I mash this button, this will happen on the screen. As soon as I could have comprehended that at whatever age that was, that's when I started playing video games. I remember the first few video games I ever played were like Doom, some Flintstones video game, Paperboy, Pac-Man, mainly Doom though. Fuck, I feel so old whenever I talk about the games I used to play. This was like before the internet was even like a thing, right? I don't know, all I know is video games now are so much better. Yeah, I basically just didn't have that many friends, and like whenever I got home and didn't have anybody to hang out with outside, I was like, well, what can I do inside? Then boom, video games happened. I've been addicted ever since. Addicted to it so much to where it's basically my job at this point. FFA Origin asks, if you guys didn't know, I was in FFA Origin. I don't know if this is restarted by the same people or not, but regardless, hopefully they put out some cool free-for-all content. They asked me, will you ever bring back free-for-all content? Free-for-all in Black Ops 3 for me is just not very fun. I don't like a lot of the spawns in free-for-all on Black Ops 3, although I haven't tried it in, you know, a couple months, so, you know, obviously with all these patches and shit, maybe the spawns are a little bit different from what they were, but I remember before it was just extremely slow-paced, super boring. I actually would have rather played Black Ops 1 free-for-all over Black Ops 3 free-for-all. That's just me. Trust me, Black Ops 1 free-for-all it's not very eventful. It's nothing like MW2 or BO2. What is your opinion on these set of spoons? They're nice. They're nice spoons, actually. Ryan asks, Dev, do you ever go to the gym? P.S. I'm 14 and 6'1". I actually feel bad for people that are like 6 feet tall at 14 and shit. People normally make fun of tall people to some extent. That's what I hear from all these other tall people and shit. Like, they hate being told that they're tall. I was told that I was tall all the way through my childhood, and then once I started getting into high school, I just stopped growing. I have been 5'9" since like 6th grade, and I just sat here at this height the rest of the year. Fuck no, I don't go to the gym. When I went to the FaZe house, they would wake up in the morning and stuff. They're like, hey, you want to go to the gym? And I'm sitting there like on my computer like a fat ass sitting there eating Fritos and shit. And I'm like, no, I don't really feel like it. Oh, come on, man, let's go work out. No, I'm good. I'm good. It's not fun for me, and it doesn't really feel that good after I'm done doing it either, so I just don't do it. I was kind of a meathead back in high school though, like when I was a junior/senior. I lifted a whole bunch of weights and I was doing jujitsu and all that stuff. That was probably the best shape that I was ever going to be in my life. But we're long past that now. Najib asks, what would you do if you woke up in the middle of the night and see this guy in front of your bed? Nice beard, actually. It is a nice beard. Cushy says, you look like the kind of guy who likes bigger women. Chubby Chaser Jev. I love you, Jeff. I mean, honestly, I do like women a little bit on the bigger side, you know what I mean? I was never really into, like, the athletic girls that are, like, little defined abs, like, defined shoulders and shit, and they're, like, all lean and stuff. Typical athletic-looking women, you know what I mean? The ones that just, like, look like they're in better shape than me. They're intimidating, but they're not intimidating in the sense that I feel like they're out of my league. They're just intimidating because I feel like would kind of look down on me if I didn't work out or do as much activities as them. That's my thing. My future wife is going to be just as, like, a hermit as me. Number one priority, she is going to love video games, and she's going to plan shit out, not be sporadic, and want to live simply like myself. My entire life, if I could just sit here and have this car, fuck a Lamborghini, fuck all those fancy ass cars, fuck a mansion, if I could just have a simple, like, 2-bedroom house with enough room to put all of my little gaming shit in, and a simple little car to drive out whenever I actually go somewhere, I'm good. Now, that has to be my future wife's vision as well. That would be the perfect woman. Extracted asks, how is the Rubik's Cube coming along? Will we ever see it again? No. You'll never see it again. Never fucking again. Blade asks, will you ever be working on another Forever? Now, I talked about Forever 3 for shit, like the past year or something. I mean, I was trying to work on Forever 3 before Black Ops 3 even came out. Then Black Ops 3 came out. I stopped playing all of the other games, so I was like, okay, well, I can't really make this a multi-COD kind of like montage or episode thing because people didn't want to see multi-COD right at the release of Black Ops 3. So now I was like, okay, well, I'll just collect a whole bunch of Black Ops 3 clips. But then FaZe goes and says that they didn't really want like episodes anymore, and Forever is an episode series, not really like a montage. And then on top of that, I was supposed to be doing this thing with Blue, but I'm taking a million years to do that because I never just like sit down and like try to play for like a couple hours and then I get pissed off, get off of it, and then just go play League of Legends or like watch streams or something. I want to make it. Like there were so many times where I've wanted to make just like a little mini-tage randomly. Like I actually do like making montages and stuff, and when I hit clips, I still get hyped and stuff. But conditions have changed like so much over the past few months that like I have no idea what the fuck to do with my clips anymore. I mean, to be fair, I really don't have that many. And literally by like not that many, I mean like less than 10 clips. I mean, I've hit a shit ton of like little quad feeds and all that little stuff. That's whatever, but that's not like for a montage or something. That's not montage standard. I've only hit like less than 10 montage standard type clips. So I don't know. Probably at some point it's bound to happen. If I do ever make a montage, I don't know if I would like call it Forever or just name it something else or what. I don't know, Blade. I have no fucking idea. Troll House Cookies asks, will you play Dark Souls 3? 100% I'm going to be playing it. I'm gonna make at least one video on Dark Souls 3. At least one. I have to play this game. It's fun, it's complex, and like all the little hidden things and all the bosses and killing everything. It takes a long time to do all of this stuff. I have to make at least one video on it. Justy says, Jev, almost YouTube careers usually come to an end eventually one way or another. What are you going to do / goals after YouTube? I mean, some of the oldest YouTubers are still doing their thing. I mean, not everyone comes to an end. I'm just saying, realistically, if I could do this for the rest of my life, which I mean, I know I can't, I totally would though. I'll be 72 years old and I'd just still be sitting here playing whatever game. It's like, all right, what's going on, guys? It's Jeff with a white beard. But realistically, it just won't happen. So I mean, goals after YouTube, I don't really have any. This is like all I ever really wanted in my life. So I've sat around in high school in all these classes, went to a vocational school that was just basically centered around which career path you're going to be taking for the rest of your life, or at least for a good portion of your life. And there was not a single thing that had me interested other than maybe like computer engineering type of shit, but I ain't going back to school to go and do some more math. Fuck that. I know my grandmother suggested that I'd be some sort of like radio type of host kind of person because I have like a voice or something. I have a voice that people will listen to. Personally, I think my voice is extremely annoying, but I mean, I guess that's the thing, but I really don't want to have to wake up every single morning just to talk on a radio show and not be able to play video games all day. Like, this is the dream. Blivy asks, if a zombie apocalypse occurred and you could grab only one item, what would it be? Pocket pussy. Probably. That was kind of an abrupt ending. So here we are again at 1.5 million subscribers. It's so ridiculous to like say shit like this out loud. It's like, whenever people ask me like, hey man, what's your YouTube channel? And I'm like, yeah, just search up Jeff. The fact that I can even tell them to like, just, hey, like Google or something like that is just ridiculous. Whereas before, people would be struggling to even like be able to spell out my URL, the poke TL woot thing. And I'd have to tell them and spell it out and write it out and all this other stuff for people to find me. And now they just search a simple 3 letters and boom, everything is there. 1.5 million subscribers, almost 300 million total video views. It's just at no point in my life did I ever think that this was going to be what it is. Like I always told myself, like obviously like this is what I wanted and I'm gonna keep trying and trying and trying until I get what I want. But still, I feel like this is somehow not real. It's like to casually say like, yeah, I'm a YouTuber and yeah, I have 1.5 million subscribers. And just saying this kind of shit out loud nonchalantly, I would have laughed at like years ago. It's so weird too because I really did believe in myself when I said a lot of this stuff. Even though I went around and I told my teachers like, yeah, you definitely can make a living out of playing video games and this is what I'm gonna do and this is what I want and this is what I'm gonna achieve. They all laughed at me, and in all honesty, after I left like the whole situation and I stopped, you know, fronting, acting all tough, and as much as I looked like I believed in myself, in the back of my mind I was like, what if this just doesn't happen? Like the odds have it, it's not going to happen for me. And against all odds, it still managed to get to this point. I honestly don't even understand why it's gotten to the point that it has. Like a lot of people are gonna say, oh yeah, it's because you work hard and you're funny and you make videos every single day going going on and on and on. But the thing is, it's just like, there are many people out there that make videos every single day, and it just makes me sit there and think, like, why me? Like, why are people subscribed to me? I still don't really have an answer, like a clear one. Like, some people would say I'm funny, and I'm like, I mean, I feel like if I'm funny in any way, it's just like people laugh at me, not with me. Because let's be real, half the time people were just like laughing at my rages and shit in the early days, and they're basically laughing at me, not with me. They're laughing at my pain and sorrow. And I mean, I'm completely fine with being a clown, you know, a little jester. When I was in elementary school, I was always a class clown, always getting in trouble, always making jokes, always just kind of being, you know, out there. And then as I got older, I got a little bit more and more reserved. And I feel like if I hadn't have done YouTube, if I hadn't gotten really comfortable with, you know, speaking to you guys, my subscribers, I don't know if I ever would have opened up again. It makes me wonder, like, what kind of person I would have been if I hadn't have done this whole thing. And it makes me wonder what kind of person I'm going to be by the end of it all, by the end of my life as well. Scary thought, like, for sure, but I work every single day to make sure that I'm better, improving as a human being, even though people all the time are always saying shit like, oh man, Jev, you're so awesome, and you stay true to yourself, and it's just kind of like, I don't understand how you couldn't stay true to yourself. Like, you just do what you want to do, and that is being true to yourself, is it not? All I want to do is play video games, make videos, make some people laugh, and hopefully at the end of the day, I could just go to sleep with no worries, wake up the next day, and just do it all over again. That's all I want in my life, just really simple, nerdy life. And you guys are the reason that I'm able to do this, like, from beginning to end. Like, from beginning to end on YouTube. There is no YouTuber out there that could possibly say that they made it there all by themselves and their subscribers didn't do shit for them, because these YouTubers are not, because us as YouTubers are not shit without you guys watching us. The biggest YouTubers out there would not be shit without you guys. This whole YouTube community just works together. And as much trolling that goes on in the comment section, as many dislikes as people just throw around on videos, and as many like bad videos people upload, and really scumbaggish ideas that are thrown out there, people selling out and just doing all of these things that a lot of subscribers don't like. At the end of the day, whether they're a bad person, a good person, whether they make amazing videos or mediocre videos, at the end of the day, you guys make it all possible, and we would never be anything without you guys. So just thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this video, watching any of my previous videos, or if you're just coming back after you've, you know, haven't watched me for a while, or if you've just began watching me, just thank you so much for giving me your time. And yeah, that was it for the 1.5 million Q&A. And yeah, it's been Jeb, guys. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Later.